Good evening, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly, and here's our pals, Mr. Wilby, Miss Pickles, and little baby Wilby Pickles. If you're seeing that red light button up at the top, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are. And there's something on my phone that makes me look like I have a big white spot on my face. Because we are crafting today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, so come on in, friends. Say hello when you pop on. I just threw my glue gun on the floor. Let's pick it up. So we know who is there. I'm going to bring my computer up so I can see some comments. So come on in. Join us today. Miss Angie is just finishing up on her page. Let me refresh my screen here so I can see myself. Okay, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's really big. This is opening really kind of strange. Okay, hold on, please. It's opening kind of strange. Okay, I had it opening a different way than I had seen that before. So let's see. Here I am. Much better, much better. Let me silence myself. See if we can get some comments to pop up here so I can see some friends. Hello, Miss Patricia, Miss Marlene. Thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Kathy and Miss Alita. Come on in, friends. We're crafting with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. This is Miss Janice's group. Hello, Miss Donna and Miss Leona. Come on in, friends. Happy Monday. Mother won't be on because she's drumming. I think they have one more. Their drumming journey has come to an end. They've been drumming for 11 years, and they're decided that it's time to move on to something different. Hello, Miss Jennifer. They're drumming tonight, and I think next Monday, and then they'll be done. So they drum at 6 o'clock, so at the same time I'm on. Thank you, Miss Janice. So we're gonna slide our Wilby's Pickle family over. Wilby's Pickles family to the side. You guys, I'm going to carry on with the theme of patriotic crafting because it just seems like that's just the thing to do today. Hello, Miss Lori, Miss Miss Angie, and Miss Devana. Thank you so much for being here, friends. You guys, this is a piece of wood. I'm pretty sure I got this from Miss Jennifer from Studio J Company back when, I think I might have ordered or got one of your auction bundles from Whatnot. I think this is that would be real for them. I know, yeah. It's so much. It's so much work, and it was really big. It was really big, and then it got a little bit smaller, and it's just so much. It's too hard. Plus, my Aunt Anita has 5 grandkids. 4 of them are boys that are all in sports. The youngest one is, I don't think she's in school yet. I'm trying to think how old she is. Maybe she's just in school. Maybe she's in kindergarten. But with 4 boys. Oh my gosh, she passed by the Popeye's chicken today. And they have pickle lemonade. Ew, gross. Ew. That's like sweet and sour. That's disgusting. All right, so this is like a piece of trim. Miss Jennifer had this, and I'm pretty sure this was from one of, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Miss Diane. All I did to it was I sanded it because I'm going to paint it with some Java, and it was shiny. So I painted it, did drill some holes for a hanger. So, whoa. Let me shake this a little bit better. I just opened this bottle of Java, and I had a heck of a time getting the... You don't like pickles? I love pickles. Doesn't even sound good at all. It doesn't sound good at all. Sounds awful. Sounds awful. Boy, that doesn't mix very well. Look, you can still see the black in it. Well, oh well, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, your baseboard scraps. Well, I love it. And it's gonna work perfect for this craft. So, we're just gonna paint this whole thing, go right over it with this Java, and then we'll just go from there. So how's everybody's Monday? Did y'all have a great day today? I did not sand the sides. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Everybody have a good Mother's Day. Did you have a good day? We went to Mother's, and we had dinner, and then we did yard work. That's our thing. She feeds us. I mean, she makes the roast, even though it's Mother's Day. She still cooks. We all cook. We all bring something, but she throws the roast in the crock pot. We were reminiscing about how it was a common meal for us when we were growing up that Mom would put, you decorated Patriotic yesterday and have several things I got from you. Oh, that's awesome. That was kind of like a regular meal for us on Sundays before church. She'd get up and put a roast and potatoes and carrots and onions in the crock pot, and then we would have that when we got home from church. So we were feeling all nostalgic about, remember when we used to have this? Oh, it was so good. And actually, I brought home some leftovers, so I'm going to have to go up and eat some for dinner. Eat some for dinner. Okay, so let's get this painted up. So we did that, and then so we ate our dinner, and then Mother, we always get out her patio furniture. She has some of that really nice, I'll call it bougie. It's that bougie patio furniture that's, you get down to like Shipshewan, it's like high end. It's like that resin material, you know, like if you can leave it out and it doesn't, you know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? She's got some bougie furniture, and it's very heavy. So we get that out for her. And then we trim trees. She had trees that we trimmed, and then we cut down her ornamental grass from last year, so that'll grow back. And so we had to take all that down. And in their town, in the cemetery, it's funny, in the cemetery, you go through the cemetery, and in the back, you can take all your yard waste, you know, like grass clippings, tree limbs, and all that. And you just put it back there, and then they take care of it. They burn the sticks and, you know, all the things. So it's kind of nice. So we got rid of that all for her. And then the other thing she does is she puts down new fresh bark around her house every year. So my sister took care of that this year, because they used the lawnmower with the wagon, and they took all the bags of bark around, and then they just dumped it into the spots and raked it out. And I think she needs to get like 6 more bags of bark, and then she was good to go. So yeah, we got all that done, and then we came home, pottied our dogs, fed them, and then we went to my in-laws to see them. No yard work involved at their house. Just visiting. Just visiting. Alright, I think I almost got this dry. Almost. So again, this is just a piece of baseboard from Miss Jennifer from Studio J Company. I'm pretty sure that it did come in one of her little whatnot. I think that's what it was from. I'm pretty sure. Alright, I think I'm just going to leave that like that with the brown. We're good like that with the Java. I didn't realize I had a brand new jar of Java. Whoops. Okay. Hello, Miss Debbie. I didn't realize I had a brand new one over there. I was thinking I need to get some truffle or something, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I got a brand new jar. This is so full. It didn't mix very well. But we're going to just throw it on over here. We're going to be done with it. So I think what I'm going to do is let me think. Do I want to, I'm trying to think if I want to chip it or if I want to crackle it. What do you think we should do? Crackle it? Let's do some crackle. Let's take some Jot glue and just put some, yeah, this is Jot glue. Let's just take some Jot glue to it. Hello, Miss Rosemary. How are you, friend? We're just going to put some glue all over it. We're just willy-nilly putting glue on here, okay? So we're gonna, we haven't crackled things in a long time. Let's put some of that on there and drag it out here. So, how's everybody been? You know, been good? I haven't cracked it as much lately. It's just been so, like, I get home from work at night and I'm just tired, you guys. You ever feel that way? You're just tired? Wait, or not. What'd you say? Crackle, or what'd you say? What'd you want me to do? Oh, you said chippy. Everybody else said crackle. Well, you lose. You lose, sir. Good day, sir. I didn't see. You know, here's the thing, you guys. This could turn into a chippy crackle, so don't get all upset if I didn't pick your thing, because this could turn into a chippy crackle, because you just never know with me. You know how I like that sander. We could just we could get to chipping and crackling and just doing all the things. All right, so we got a good amount of glue on there. Woo, we got a good amount. We got a good amount. You're used to it. You're used to me not paying attention to your comments. I'm not paying attention to. Don't feel alone. I didn't pay attention to anybody. Okay, I'm just gonna go with some plaster. Let's do plaster. Hello there, Flocking Bench Club. How are you, friend? Hello, Miss Karen. You guys, Miss Karen is up next. We are crafting with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. Okay, I'm gonna get some more paper towels because I got glue everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, some people dry this first. We're just going right over it. We're just going right over it. We're just gonna go right over it. My brush is a little wet because I washed some brushes down here. I didn't really think I even shook this. Let me shake this. Hey guys, I was down here watching the Dateline episode. Tell Blake my daughter and family had crawfish boil. Oh, I'm gonna tell him. He was just talking again about having one of those for his daughter. His daughter's been wanting to have one for like, I don't know, 2 years. So I was down here watching the latest Dateline episode, and it was about P. Diddy. You know, he's getting ready to go on trial. They said that trial is going to take like 2 months to get all that. All right, here we go, you guys. It's going to be thick. Okay, ready? It's going to be thick. It's going to take 2 months to get through all that mess. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I shouldn't be double dipping, but I am. That's all good. We got so much paint on here. It's going to take a day and a half to dry. We're just going to drag some of this out. It's going to take a day and a half. We're going to be here longer than an hour, Miss Janice. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just drag it out. Oh, is that a typical thing for you guys to do, Miss Kathy? Do you do that? Is that your regular thing you do on Mother's Day? Let's have that. Yeah, they were just talking about that. All right, I got to get some more. Get some more on here. Well, thank you, Miss Juanita. Thank you very much. As much food as I ate yesterday. Phew. Have to go run some laps. I did push mow like a lot of the yard the other day, though. That felt good. That felt good. I was like, oh, holy moly. Ate a lot yesterday. My sister gets this really good cake from, it's called Continental Bakery. It's so good. And it's got strawberries on it, and oh, it's cream. It's so delightful. Okay, you guys, this is really thick. Most of the time, sometimes we go out. Nice. You love the quilted butterfly? Aren't those? I love those too. All right, you guys, we got to get to drying here because we were going to be here a while if we don't get to drying. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we'll get some big old cracks with how much thickness I put on here. We'll see. See what happens. A lot of this here in the middle is going to be covered. I don't even know why I get all crazy because a lot of it's going to be covered, but that's just how it goes. But let's see. Like I said, if I don't like the way it turns out, I'm going to scrape it and it's going to look chippy anyway. Because you know me, that's what I do. Let's see what happens. We'll hold it close and see what happens. Did you paint it? Oh, did I not paint that in? Oh, I kind of did. I didn't. Is that the top? That's the bottom, I think. Yeah, that's the bottom. It'll be okay. I did it just not totally. The end is like the, almost like, what do you call it? Like the particle board, kind of. So it doesn't really, oh, it's going good. Look at it. It doesn't paint very well. I think we're going to get some goodness going on here. I just got to be patient because it was a lot of glue. Yeah, I did paint it a little. It just doesn't look very good. This is going to look cool. Look at you guys. We haven't done this in a while. I remember when I first started trying this technique, somebody used Vaseline. You guys ever use Vaseline? Don't use Vaseline. It's so greasy. I mean, if you like it, more power to you, but it's so greasy. I gotta turn this off. I gotta get rid of this wet paper towel. It's saturated with plaster. It is so like where the paint doesn't, you know how it like right here where it's gonna be really it's gonna dry because there's like, you can see where it splits. But if you use the Vaseline, for me, that would stay all Vaseline-y. Vaseline-y. It's like Houdini's brother, Vaseline. It's I don't like it. And if you like it, you do you. Oh shoot. Yeah, Edna's been okay, except for they got into a fight yesterday again, little brats. They didn't get into a fight today. Well, they tried this morning to be a little, but they didn't. So, and they've been good tonight. You're in a cleaning mood. Gotta go and clean while I have the energy. Oh, well, Miss Karen, you can come on over and we can do some cleaning if you want. Whatever you want to clean. You go clean. That replay will be there. It will be there. I think that looks really good, you guys. Check this out. Let me hold it up there. Look at that. Ooh, that's looking good. Hello, Miss Marilyn. They fight when food's involved. I don't understand it. And it's not always. It's not always. But yeah, they'll fight. Last time they got into that big fight when we had the puppy here, I had to take Espen to the vet. Well, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate you all. Hey, you guys. I just want to make sure we got it good enough so that when we start putting stuff on, I don't ruin it. Want to get it good and dry, okay? Because that was really thick. So if you're not sure how to do this, I like to put a darker color underneath, okay? But if you have a dark surface and you go over it with something light, you can do that too. But we had white, so we went over it with Java and dried it. And then we went over it with the glue, and then we just left it and went right over it with plaster, with Waverly plaster. And when you put it on really thick, you'll get the bigger crackles like this. If you put it on thinner, you'll just get more like down here where it's not as crackle. Okay, let me see where okay, this is the bottom. And right down here, it's still a little bit wet if you touch it. Well, that's some good crack. You like that? Hello, Miss Bobby. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I think they're just trying to be who's the alpha female, you know, the female, and that's how they were when the puppies were here, but Edna can be a little stinker. She can be a little stinker. All right, I've got it pretty good. The sides are good. That side right there is a little bit wet still. Let me get that real quick. It's not really gonna crackle over here, because I don't think I put glue over here, but it was still a little wet. Hello, Mr. Ralph. How are you, friend? All right, so let me just take my skewer and poke through, because I did drill holes. I pre-drilled the holes in this for a hanger, but I'm just going to poke those holes through, because they're full of paint right at the moment. And I'm just going to dry just a little bit more right in this space here. So why did Edna have to go to the vet? No, it wasn't Edna, it was Espen. Edna bit her face. I told that story. I'm pretty sure I told you guys I had to take her to the vet and she had to get stitches. Well, no, she didn't have to get stitches. I had to leave her overnight and give her antibiotics. And they went back and got her the next day, and they were going to have to do surgery on her, but she was okay. And she's all healed. She's fine. She's good. She's good. But yeah, they were little brats. They did a little dog fighting. A little dog fighting situation. But you guys, it looks good. Except for right there, it's like just... I want to touch it. It's dry. It just looks shiny. You're good? Good. Okay, so I went to Dollar Tree to get cards for Mother's Day. And of course, I couldn't just walk away without buying something, right? I saw this. I've already dismantled this. Have you guys seen these? Hello, Miss Nora. I don't remember hearing that. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Espen's part of the problem. She's part of the problem too. Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like if you go to Dollar Tree. Except for I've already taken it apart. It's something like this, okay? It's got the welcome. It's got the a bee and little flowers, and then it's got this mason jar. So I already took the mason jar off, and I already did some rust into it. Okay, I popped it off. I did some rust into the jar lid. I did a little rusting on the side, and I took 3 Jenga blocks and put on the back. So when I said you weren't going to see some of it, you're not going to see some of it. Plus, I'm going to put some stuff in here, so you're not going to see a lot of it. But we got what we wanted. Okay, we got some good crackling. So I took some of these tumble. They're not really Jenga. Imagine that a crafter going to do. You know, I don't go there much anymore. I really don't. I went to Hobby Lobby for the first time in a long time, but I got some stuff for Mother's. I should have she's got to take a picture. I didn't take a picture of her Mother's Day present I made her. So I took some Tite Bond Quick and Thick, and I glued 3 of those tumble tower blocks on here, and we're going to put this right on here. For one, to glue metal to anything is like hard, but this will give it a little bit of elevation because we're going to put something behind or in it. Okay, so I'm going to have to put some, I'm just going to take hot glue and put this, we're going to push it down like that. Oh, did you see Mother says I'm busy drumming? What do you want, break? We were talking about that you wouldn't be here because you're drumming. Or are you drumming and on your phone at the same time? That's very talented, Mother. You're very talented. You're going to have to take a picture of your Mother's Day present and post it on Rowena May Inspired Crafty Friends because I didn't take a picture of it. I was going to, and I was going to like do a pre-record, but then I was like afraid that I was going to post it. Like I'd forget because I'm the ding dong like that. And I was like, I can't post this. I didn't want to post it ahead of time. Okay, I'm just going to hold this down for a minute. Hello, Miss Marlene. Oh, wait, I already said hello to Miss Marlene. Miss Marlene is saying hello to Mother. Oh, goodness, you guys, I'm a mess. All right. So here's a little mason jar that you can get from Dollar Tree. You just dismantle their little hangly-dangly thingy there. I just put a little rusting on it, okay? That's just me. Now, does your glass jar rust? No, but it looks like maybe there's something grody in it. I don't know. I know, doesn't that Popeyes thing sound gross? Sounds very gross. Okay, got a little bit more of this wet paint at the top. I'm going to put some flowers in here. So I got to dry this a little bit more. I just realized it's a little bit wet up here still. Oh. I better slow down. We're only 22 minutes in. Oh, I better slow down. I'll have to do more. I'll have to find a second craft. I'm going too fast. I thought this would take me longer, so I did this ahead of time. I guess I didn't need to. Oh well. Oh well. We still gotta do the hanger and everything, so that'll take a little bit of time. Just want to make sure I get this all dry. It's looking much better. Maybe if I dry it a little bit more here, I'll get a little bit more cracks. A little bit more. But yeah, that cracked really nice. I like that. Really nice. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good. Looks really good. Okay. It looks really good. If you look from the side, you can see the tumble tower blade. Who's going to really be looking that close? Well, hello, Miss Misty. How are you, friend? Happy Monday. Man, I'm making a mess. Do you guys see my shirt? Crafting is my cardio. I pulled this out of a bin. I found a bin of clothes down here that were kind of like smaller clothes. I bought this shirt way back in the day, like, you know, could have been 5 years ago, from Lizzie and Aaron, when Lizzie and Aaron used to do shirts. Crafting is my cardio. Isn't that great? It's great. It is great. All right, so I have some red, white, and blue flowers. I told you we're going to stay with the patriotic theme, and they're all intertwined. Now, this blue baby's breath, this came from my son and daughter-in-law's wedding. This was part of their wedding stuff, and I acquired it after they were done with it, okay? So I'm going to try to, I remember having to trim it down a little bit, because that tumble tower block's at the bottom now. So let me trim this down a little bit. We're going to stick this in here, like so, okay? Like so, and I don't even know that I need to, I mean, I probably should like glue it or something, but I don't know if I even need to, because it's got the tumble tower block right there, blocking it. We'll see. And then there's these little doohickeys that came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to stick a couple of these in here. Now I might stick this behind it. I don't know. This might be what takes us a little bit of time to figure out. Maybe I need to stick that behind it. I don't know. Let's see, because it's a little bit longer. You know I'm not a flower arranger, you guys. Not a flower arranger. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Hello, Miss Kay and Miss Cynthia. How are you? And then I've got these little pretty, look, red. Actually, the tag on these said baby's breath, which was from Dollar Tree. I don't know. I mean, that's what it said. It's giant baby's breath, apparently. Because this right here, this blue stuff looks more like that, right? Giant baby's breath. All right, so I have another white one. And we're gonna, I don't know, stick that in there like so. Well, hello, Miss Linda, joining late, but we can catch a replay. Well, I did have a good Mother's Day. How about you? Yes. So if you've missed us, we did some chipping on this board. Or crackle. We didn't chippy. We crackled. We crackled the board. Sorry. We crackled the board. And we are now sticking some flowers in here. All right. So I've got 3 red ones because I thought we should do 3 of the red ones because that red will make it pop with all that color. So pretty. So pretty. All right. Let's see. Let's see how we like this. Letting you see it. Just kidding. Letting you see it. I think that looks cute. Now this is our faux blue ball jar, okay? If you're wondering. Our dirty faux ball jar. But I don't even think I need to. They're in there pretty, it's a little bit wet down there. They're in there pretty good with the tumble tower blocks. You know, at the bottom, so I don't think we need to really worry about it. I think that looks good. Hello, Miss Sandy. How are you, friend? How are you? All right, now I think that's enough flowers. I mean, that's enough flowers. I don't think I need to add any greenery. Do you guys think I do? I did grab some of this. This is my favorite greenery from Hobby Lobby, and I did grab some of it, but I don't even know that I need any of it in there. I don't think I do. I think it's enough. I think it's enough. What do you guys think? Think it's enough? I do. I think it's good. We can even, these little blue things, they pop off so easy. Let's see if I can pop that back on there. Get back on there. Get back on there. I think that is super cute. All right, so I ripped some material. I feel like something needs to go here. If I was really, really fancy, I'd write ball, like, you know. but I don't think I can do that. If it was Miss Sandy, she could probably write that because she's all artsy, all artsy fartsy. I'm not. But you know what? I guess our bow could kind of come down and come up. Oh, that's what we can like make the bow look like it's coming around. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay, so I just took some material. I have some blue, some white polka dot, and some check. Okay, check. That's gonna be our bow we're gonna do here. Let's do it. Okay, let me get some twine. Forgot what I was doing. Hello, Miss Jill. I didn't even see. Did I see you? Did I see you? Did I say hi to you? I don't remember. Hello, Miss Glenda. Okay, put your twine in. Put your twine in first, so don't forget. And then hook it like this. Then you won't flip it onto the floor like I tend to do. Like I tend to do. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Now, let's see. Maybe I'll leave some little tails on here. Some tailage. That's Miss Lois from Wild Child Mercantile. That's her term, tailage. I'm going to leave a little tailage on there. All right, let's see. That's probably good right there. Oh, I could do that. I actually have I grabbed out one of my little stamps that I found with a little star, and I thought that would be cute for a tag. What do you think about that? To make it, to keep with our patriotic. I was looking through my stamps while I was waiting, wandering aimlessly through the craft room. Here, let's do a stamp. Let's make a little tag with a stamp. Okay, I think we'll just do 2. I've got plenty of material here. All right. So I put red on the bottom. What do you think? You should do red, white, and blue. You know, do the opposite. But I've got more. I've got more if we wanted to do another one. We could make this a big floofy bow if we wanted to. We'll see how we feel. See how we feel when we get done here. Oh my goodness, these days are just flying by. Like I mean, that's not mid-May yet, but it's the 12th. I mean, shoot. It's almost mid-May already. Like, kids are going to be graduating. It's another year already. I know, already. It's crazy. Time flies. Time flies. And we don't have any graduates. Our kids, all the last of the graduates graduated last year, but we have family members who have kids that are graduating. So I have a cousin who's got a daughter graduating, and Blake's got some relatives, like not cousins, you know, like distant cousins that are graduating. So I'm gonna do another white one. So yeah, we have a few parties, graduation parties, and I think for my family, like the Snyder Chicks family, which is the Snyder family, which is my mom's side of the family. We call them Snyder Chicks because that's how all of our cousins and my aunts and everybody. I think that we have somebody graduating every year now for like my cousin Julie's got her daughter graduates, and then I think next year my cousin Aaron's son graduates, and then it's like someone else's son, you know, then it's another son, and then it's just like it just keeps going and going for a while. Maybe the next 4 years. I think it's 4. Yeah, I think there's a girl. There's Alyssa, and then there's William, and then Blake. My cousin has a son named Blake, and then Wyatt, my cousin's son named Wyatt. So yeah, I think that's the next 4 years we're gonna be busy with kids graduating. All right. Coming back through with red, because I feel like red just needs to be on top. I don't know why. I just feel like it does. We're going to make this big old bow here. Big old bow. So we're busily planning the bridal shower for my son and daughter-in-law. That's exciting. That's exciting. Then, because the closer we get, then we know what we're having. What we're having. What we're having, because it's a bridal shower / gender reveal. Then we get to know what we're having. So excited. So we still have another month and a half. This is not till the end of June. I can't wait. I don't know if I can wait. I guess I'm going to have to wait because there's no other way around it. We'll have to wait. All right, you guys, pop that off there. Let's see what we got. See what we got. All right. I'm going to tie it tightly first. And then we're going to whack it. We're going to whack it. Well, I was trying to make this more of patriotic, so I thought maybe I should get some more of these and do some fall things, like some fall flower arrangements. I know, some fall arranging. All right. Whack it, whack it. Yes, this is going to be pretty. Okay, let me get it. My husband is into this thing. Guys, did I talk about he wants to get a freeze dryer? Did I tell you about that? I don't know if I talked about that, but he wants to get a freeze dryer. That's his thing. He's just all of a sudden now I think he's doomsday prepping. I don't know. Hello, Miss Dawn. Did I say bridal shower? It's a baby shower. Did I say bridal? Okay, yeah, it's baby. I didn't mean to say bridal. We've already been down that road. Because it's very possible that I said bridal. But it's baby. Yes. Baby. All right, let me get this all floofed up here. So, yeah. That's what he's on to. So he ordered this like sample box of stuff, to try. So we're sitting in the living room when he gets home from work, and we're trying the stuff. We're trying. We had, what did we have first? Oh yeah, that's a big old bow, but that's gonna be cute, you guys. It's gonna be cute right there, right on that corner. So it's not gonna cover all of it, but it's gonna. Oh, that's cute. It's gonna be super cute. What did he get? He got pineapple. Bananas were the first ones. Are you hoping for a baby boy or girl? I kind of want a girl because I didn't have a girl. I had a boy. I only had one baby. So I kind of want a girl. My daughter-in-law really wants a girl. I think my son really wants a boy. Blake's just like, it's a boy. I know. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. But I mean, just a healthy baby is, like we always say, just a healthy baby, just want a healthy baby, just a healthy baby. So anyway, we tried, freeze dry. Yeah, freeze dry. You know how that's kind of like the thing right now. Okay, just hot gluing that right to the top of our corner there of our jar. Okay. Now we're going to have to do some things to it. I got to trim the tails and everything, but here's what we've got, okay? Here's what we've got. Stinking cute. Freeze dryers are expensive. Yes, exactly they are. But the thing that he's trying to say to me is, Kelly, if you freeze dry food and you have it, because he was in the military, so it's like an MRE, meal ready to eat, like they have in the military. He likes those things. Ugh. But it would be natural, or it would be like, we would be putting what's in it, right? Not all the preservative, just all that chemicals and stuff they put in. Anyway, he's trying to sell me on this, but we tried bananas tonight. I only had one son, and now you have 2 grandsons, and that's awesome. So he's trying to sell me on this, right? So we tried bananas. Now the bananas were good because I was like, oh, the bananas would be really good. Yes, there is lots of freeze-dried candy. So we're looking at like the fruit, and I like to do dog treats, right? You know, like that's really what I would like to do. Buy some you can buy like livers and stuff and make dog treats, chicken livers and stuff like that for the dogs. I think that would be a good seller, you know, because so many dogs have allergies, and you know, a lot of it's probably from just like humans, like the food we give them, you know. So I don't know. I think Edna's issues that she has sometimes. Miss Krista from Stand Tall Crafting, she was the one who kind of made me think a little bit more about like some of the air fresheners and some of like, if you use like essential oils and things that might be triggering Edna to have, like, I don't know. I've told my husband, I'm like, we got to really be careful about what we use for, you know, we're big with air fresheners and stuff like that. So I'm like, we got to be careful because we could be triggering her when she has those seizures. There are tons of things you can do with them. Yes. So we tried the bananas first, and I'm like, oh, I love the bananas. We even let the dogs eat the smell of trees dried liver. I don't know. What is I don't know. Miss Marilyn. Is that Miss Marilyn saying that? I don't know what it would smell like. It could be really bad. Maybe it seals. Maybe it seals really well and you can't smell it. I don't know. And he wants to put it down here in my craft room. Like, he wants it down there where my laser's at. And I'm like, rude. That's where the laser's at. He's like, well, that's where I want that. Oh, good Lord. Help me. Help me. Okay, you guys, that looks cute, doesn't it? That looks stinking cute. All right, how much time? We still have 20 minutes. Okay, we got to do the hanger. And we got to do a little tag. We're probably going to put a button in the middle. So we can either put a button in the middle or I can do like a rusty star. What do you guys think? Now the hanger, I'll probably, not the hanger, the tag. The tag, I only had 2 sons, and I have 5 grandsons and 1 granddaughter and 1 great-granddaughter and 2 great-grandsons. Well, that's awesome. I could probably do like just this little tag right here. We could do like a little tag like so. It could come down like that. Let me see how it looks when we'll stamp it. Let me stamp it with a little star. I'll probably make it a little bit smaller. Let me stamp it. Let me get some ink on this. Let me get some ink. Yeah, so I kind of, going back to the grandbaby, I kind of want a girl just because I didn't have a girl. But yeah, like I said, this is a Stampin' Up stamp from 2000. Stampin' Up stamp from 2000. Oh, you want me to do a rusty star? I could do a rusty star. But that stamped really good. All right, let me leave that out for a minute. I could always, I think that'll be good. Let's take some of that. You guys, archival ink is really, really dark, and it will stay. That stamp will be stained. Like, it does not really come off very well. It's stained. Hello, Miss Natalie. Ooh, look at that. It just flipped right over on the paper. It just flipped right over on the thing. Whoopsies. Gosh, I'm making a mess tonight, you guys. Making a mess. All right, let me dry that real quick. I started using archival ink because Miss, what's her name? Lisa from the Silver Farmhouse. She always uses archival ink in the black when she does her primitive. So that's, you know, that looks like her right there. It's all primitive looking. Primitive little star. Okay? With the little, have you heard of Craft Corner and More by Fred and Amy? I have not. I don't think I've heard of them. I don't think I've heard of them. I don't think I have. All right, so if you go to wipe this off, just know that more than likely, it's not going to come all the way off because it's just so dark. Like my heart, just kidding. Okay, Rusty Star. Miss Lori says Rusty Star. Okay, you guys know I flip my slippers off, and then I have to get up and put my slippers back on. Oh, what do I got here? Oh, there's some stars in there. I got some bells and stars. I don't even know where did this come from. Oh, these are those puffy ones. Oh, wait, no, here's some flat ones. Oh, that's kind of big. It's kind of a big one. Let's see if we want to, whoops, I don't need, let's sit that down there. Let's see if I got some smaller ones. Ooh, this would be cute. Okay, we got to take this off. Now, I talked about these. This came from an estate sale. Jingle bells. Now, this is really cool because these have smaller ones. Look, you can find smaller ones. You don't need those big gigantor ones when you can just grab a smaller one off of one of these little doohickeys. So let's do that. What did you say about your heart? Wait. The ink is black like my heart. Oh, I quote things a lot. That one's broken. I just say, my heart isn't really black. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Just a joke. Oh, goodness. Let's see. So, yeah. You buy these at estate sales, really cheap, like $1 or $2, right? And you get all this rusty bells and star goodness for very cheap. Okay. Now would be a good time when you have a bag full of like little earrings and things that you picked up from estate sales to put the other ones in that are just laying on top of the box that, I don't even know why these are in here. This is not a bling box. I have no clue, but for right now, that's where it's going to go. I don't know. I don't know why those are on top or in it. Oh, Lordy Lou. Let's see if I can get this off here. So you guys, up next is Miss Karen with White's Creative Designs. And then after Miss Karen is our caboose tonight, Miss Marilyn and Mr. John. It's done by me. They're the caboose. I don't know if they would be working in the yard. Well, they could because it'd still be light. They work out in the yard a lot. Mr. John, when he's doing some of his projects. Last time I watched them, Miss Marilyn had John out there. I think she just makes him do all the yard work, and that's how she gets it done, by going live and making him do the yard work. I'm just kidding. Maybe I should make my husband do some lives. Gosh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that's going to be good right there. We don't want him on here. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, shoot. That's too funny. Thank you for sprinkling me out, Miss Lori. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to just bring that knot down lower, trim this off. We don't need it to be that long. But anyway, aren't you guys in they're on the East Coast. Get your hubby involved. They're on the East Coast. I can't remember what state they were in. Maryland? Are they in Maryland? But it was really windy. It was really windy. And I was like, they don't blow away. Okay, I'm going to put some glue right on there and put our tag down first. Okay, and then we'll put our star on top of it. I can't imagine my husband crafting. I can't have my husband live because he was a sailor and he still has a sailor mouth. And although Facebook doesn't really, say anything about that. Oh, they're in Delaware. Okay, I was close. Yes, thank you, Miss Lori. Thank you. Yeah, he's definitely a sailor. He's got a sailor mouth, and we're trying to work on that because, with the grandbaby coming, we got to work on that. Got to work on that a little bit. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and glue. He can control it when he needs to. It's just, one of those things. Oh, yeah. All right. Glue our little star down there. I mean, we have 2 stars, but that's okay. We got a star here, star there, star everywhere. It's all good. Oh, crafty craziness. That's for sure. It is crafty craziness. All right. That looks stinking cute, doesn't it? Now, we've got 10 minutes. So I've got 10 minutes to whip up one of these here hangers for it, okay? Got 10 minutes to do that. All right. Let's take, so this is rebar tie wire that I bought from Lowe's many moons ago. You guys know that. Well, thank you, Miss Lori. And I like to use it for my, it was a big old wad. And it's got oil on it, okay? You guys, it'll make your hands all icky. So you just take a wipe, okay? It's got some oil on it. So if you weren't here from the beginning, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. The base is a piece of, what was it? A baseboard. Miss Jennifer from Studio J Company. See all that oil on there? I got one of her whatnot. You know, I bought one of her whatnot packages or whatever, and it came in there. Had a bunch of just different things, odds and ends, and it was a piece of her baseboard, and it was white, and we painted it with Java, and then we put some Jot glue over it, and then we crackled it, so it kind of gave us that old crackle look. Makes you feel happy. Oh, thank you. All right, I'm just trying to get some of this off here because they put it on here so the wire doesn't rust. I wouldn't mind if it rusts, but it gets everywhere. So I like to get it off there because it gets everywhere. It gets all, I mean, look at it, gets all over your hands. It's awful. It's awful. All right. And then we took the mason jars, the metal mason jar that you can get at Dollar Tree. I just picked it up. It's probably in their like summer decor. It says welcome sign. It says welcome, and it has 2 little flowers and a little bee. And it has, the mason jar was hooked to you can see where it was hooked right here. I snipped it off with my snips. Well, thank you. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I could use the welcome, I suppose. And then all I did was take some cinnamon and I rusted it, the top. You can't see it very well because, you know, I always rust things and then I hide them, but it's there. It's there. And then we just made a bow. Stinking cute little bow. So let's figure out what we're gonna do here. We're gonna poke this through here, like so. Like so. Okay. Let's see. Poke it through, poke it through. Now, I told myself the next time I made one of these, I was going to do it a little bit different because I just get frustrated. First of all, watch your eyes because you need eye protection when you're using this, because last time I almost took my eye out, which I may still almost do it again, but we're going to try to be better. I'm going to try to hold it and be better. I'm looking for my dowel. So I'm going to do try something a little different this time, if I can find my dowel that I use to do this with. Where are you? What do I say to here it is. Say to Edgar. I always say, Edgar Allan, where are you? My dogs and I, people would be like, what is wrong with you, lady? You guys like that with your animals? Okay, watch your wire when you're twisting it. So I'm going to twist the wire first before I even start to twist it at the top before I start to twist it down here. Because I'm going to try to get these more even because I've struggled with that. Okay? It's my own little thing. You guys probably wouldn't know that I was struggling with it, but that was in my head. I'm like, I'm struggling with this. Okay, so, because what will happen a lot of times is I'll twist the one side and then go to the middle and then twist the other side, and the other side will have so much left. So I'm going to twist it like this, and then we're just going to do this at the same time. And we can adjust it. Okay. That'll be good. Now, doesn't matter, like this is all wonky. Wait, Did you go to any sales Saturday? No, I did not. We went out to breakfast with a bunch of people from work. And then my husband and I went over to Kalamazoo. But I didn't feel good. After I ate, I did not feel good. I was like really sick to my stomach. So he went and bought a gun. And I laid in the car, like in his truck, like I felt like I was dying. Okay, this might be too long, but I can always trim it. So, oh, it just came loose. It just came loose. Yeah. Oh, yes, it did. It did. All right, let me see if I can glue this real quick. Well, okay, hold please. So apparently our tight bond, quick and thick, did not like to adhere to that metal. So I'm gonna put some hot glue on it. I know, oopsie. Oopsies. So let's see if I can get it to adhere to it. I had that sitting before, so I thought it would be good, but I guess maybe tight bond is not. I mean, we got it back on there. Look, it's good, but I might have to, I'll see how it goes. Now it has some tight bond and some glue. What was I saying before that? I don't know. You know me. I gotta see if we need to trim down these. We might trim these down a little bit. So I was gonna hold it up so you could see our hanger at the top, because that little swirly, I like the little swirly hangers. I like those to just be kind of weird like that, right? But I don't think I need this much. Let's take it down about like that. And that's what I need to work on. Like, I want it to be more symmetrical instead of having one like really thick, you know, really big and one small. All right, so let me turn it around here. We got just about 5 minutes left. And Miss Karen from White's Creative Design, right? Is up. I'm like, right? Is up next. You guys make sure that you're in the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group so that you can, I don't even know what tool I'm supposed to be using here. I'm gonna use my pliers. So that you can, if you missed the crafters before, there's been crafters on, like, I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 before me today. Started, I didn't even get to see the first 2, which was Carla and Miss Jennifer. I didn't get to see either one of those because I was still at work. So I'll have to go back and check out what they did. Miss Angie gave a great recap of what everybody did. So at least I have some idea what they whipped up today. By her giving that great, I don't know what I'm twirling right now. The way I'm twirling this is so weird. The way I'm twirling this is just weird right now. So I'll have to go back and check them out. Like I said, Miss Marilyn's probably got John in the garden doing some yard work tonight. They have a really cool yard. It's very cool. I like it. She directs him. You know, men, they need direction. All right. That one still looks bigger on this side. Oh well, it's kind of hidden by the flowers. It's not that big of a deal. It's more me than it is anything else. But here, there it is, you guys. All right, check it out. I think that turned out stinking cute. Love it, and I love using the wire hanger. But yeah, I gotta work on. I might pull that out again and just retwist that because it's got a little slack back here. We've got room for it. But that's it. All the flowers, the blue ones did not come from Dollar Tree. The blue ones were part of my son and daughter-in-law's wedding. We cut the material to make our bow. I love that bow. And I did 2 strips of each of the white and the blue and the red. And then we've got our blue ball jar is the idea for that. But I think that turned out really cute. Hopefully that'll stay now. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, What's the name of the group again? That we're in is Vintage Country Crafting, and there's a link in my description. Vintage Country Crafting Friends Group. It's Miss Janice's group. She does events on Mondays and not every Friday, right? And I think we're gonna do some live sales on Saturdays, right? On a Saturday at the end of the month. But yeah, I think those red flowers are from Dollar Tree, and it said they were baby's breath, but they look more like little mini poppies to me. I don't know. I think they look cute. I think they look cute. You guys, we got just a couple minutes. I hope you enjoyed this craft, and thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm not on as much as I used to be. Just hard sometimes to make all the time to get down here, but I do as much as I can, and I'm still doing pre-records and all the things. So I think that turned out stinking cute though. So you guys, make sure you go check out Miss Karen. She's up next, followed by Miss Marilyn and Mr. John. If I keep messing with this, I'm gonna mess it up, so I need to stop. I need to stop. You know, when you keep looking at it, you're like, oh, I can see where one of those little flowers popped off. I'm gonna have to trim that. Oh, here it is right here. These little guys, they just come right off there. Put that right back on there. Boom, just like that. But I think that turned out so stinking cute. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great night. Bye-bye.